My Lord Prefect, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, friends and family, and very tired undergraduates. Welcome to the 2015 Gotland Game Awards! Yeah. My name is Ernest Adams, and I'm going to be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. It's been a pretty fun year for my own part. I had a real milestone because I was appointed for the first time to be a proper Universitätslektor. Before that, I was just an adjunct. And I took my business card, which I was very proud of, and I put it on Facebook. And a whole bunch of Americans who don't really know Swedish that well looked at it and they said, "You're a universal skeletor?" At the Department of Spell Design? That must be an awesome job. And of course, the only thing I could reply was, yes, I am, and yes, it is. There's even one guy who said, I never got any higher than regional Skeletor. But speaking of lectors, before we go on, I'd like to take a moment to celebrate the life of Mikkel A.C. Müller, who was one of the founders of our game program here at what used to be Högskola på Gotland. Some of you may have seen the Book of Remembrance that's out in the lobby. He was the one who established this event, the Gotland Game Awards, and I didn't know him personally, but from what I've heard, he was a pretty remarkable guy. He found the price of housing too high here in Visby, which I'm sure many of you can appreciate. And so in order to solve this problem, he bought a decommissioned minesweeper and decided to sleep in that instead, without realizing just exactly what it takes to heat a minesweeper when it's out on the Baltic in the middle of winter. So it was the principle of the thing. The landlords are not going to get his money. But sadly, he passed away last February, and he will be missed. However, the Gotland Game Awards remain his legacy, and here we are all this time later. So, in memory of him, on with the show. This year, we've seen more games on the show floor than ever before, and the games, to me, feel more polished and more complete than before. We've seen every genre from deck-building card games to high-speed racers. We've seen every activity from stealing baby penguins to rowing boats around in a drunken frenzy. We have every player role from that of a frog mountaineer to a blacksmith of the very gods themselves. Truly, our students are a fountain of imagination, and we on the faculty are proud of you all. To judge the best among you, we've brought a selection of distinguished jurors from all over the world, from as far away as Japan, from companies as famous as Ubisoft, and even a former policymaker for the White House itself. A number of them have kindly volunteered, or in some case been blackmailed. Everybody knows what happened in the Clarion Bar last night, Constance, into handing out the awards. And I hope they will forgive me if I mispronounce their names. So here to deliver the best first-year project is Johannes Vaden.
Wow. Hi, everyone. It's Johannes Vaden, actually.
Sorry.
It's such an honor to be here. I'm an old student myself, actually, and I've been here, I'm like an old ghost, like Jacob. I've been here a couple of years now. I missed the last year, so I don't think most of you people know me, but I've been here. I've been a member of the jury for 7 years, so I started 8 years ago, and I've been a member of the students 3 years before that, so I started 2003. Back then, this place was an old warehouse. So it's so amazing to see how this place has grown. And I've said this like every time I was here. So people who know me might be tired of me by now. But the thing I'm most impressed of is to see that all the projects and all the games are much better for each year. And I think the first game students are the ones who define that. So I think you should all be very, very proud. And let's go on to the awards. So the nominees for the first year projects are over here.
Every time it hits my heart, I don't wanna see it fall apart. I let you go if you want to. You still keep me waiting. Let's go out tonight. I'll keep you in the night. Can you hear that sound? Yeah, waiting for that
Is this on? Yes. Hello. I think we're just really happy to be here, and we'd like to thank everyone who play tested and gave us feedback through this process. We couldn't have gotten here without you and our wonderful supportive teachers, Marcus and Ernest, who also play tested and gave us feedback and suggestions along the way. So just like thank you to all of you who contributed during this project, and thank you to all who played it during the conference. And thanks.
And next to present the award for the best second-year project, it's Ian Gill.
Hey everyone. It's really awesome to be here today, looking out at all of you. I'm amazed to be here among such amazing company. The other judges and speakers, I'm just shocked to be counted among them, and also among all of these students here. The games that we were playing for the past few days have been astounding. They're really wonderful, and I wish I had made most of them. So, so I'm here presenting the second year project, all of which are incredible, but the nominees are.
Kung Fu Boost!
Hello. First of all, I just want to thank my team and everyone I got to work with, because they're fucking amazing, every one of them. And I want to thank every one of you who have played the game and just given us feedback and turning it into what it is, and everyone who just helped us and creating Close Blow. Thank you so much.
And now to present the award for the best graduate project, it is Constance Steinkuhler. We have the photographs.
Good evening. First, I just have to say thank you for involving me in this process. I have had so much fun playing a frog, climbing, shooting robots, forging swords, carrying on hot potato bombs and giving them to my dear friends and colleagues on the same screen with me. It has been an absolute delight. I had no idea what to expect when I came here. I've been to Sweden several times, but I have not been here to see your program. And I have to say, what you've built, it's not just amazing in terms of the creative output of your actual students and the talent of your faculty, but Hans, what you've enabled here is world class, not just the production, but the culture itself. So thank you. Amazing. So, for the category of the winner of the Best Graduate Project third year, the nominees are
thank you. But let's be honest here. Today, I am only the receiver of this prize. There is 3 people I want to dedicate this to. First off, to Jessica, who has worked with the project as 3 people. Second, to Rasmus, who has been a voice of reasons within the chaos of the project. And lastly, to my dear brother Max, who was one of the reasons that the project still continued to this day. So to those, you are the true winners. Thank you so much.
One of the things that we teach here is not only how to make games, of course, but also how to explain them, to pitch them, to show them off to people, so that should you get a job in the industry, you'll be able to get funding. So we also have an award every year for the best presentation. And this year, the person who will give the best presentation award is Stefan Lundqvist.
Sometimes, having come up with the best idea, or even having made the best game, is just not enough. You will live and die with your ability to present it, to convey other people to believe in your big idea. I've been fortunate enough to be traveling with Avalanche Studios, makers of Just Cause, and other prominent titles coming out this year, like Mad Max, for 10 years, presenting and pitching big game ideas to all the big publishers. And I can easily say that don't underestimate the ability to present your project or game or idea. So the best presentations are short and to the point. So with that, they also leave focus on what's important. The nominees and eventually the winner of the best presentation this year.
thank my team. You guys have been so amazing, and especially Mons. Thank you so much for staying up until 6:30 in the morning to make graphics for my presentation. Yeah, thank you so much.
Not all of the games that we make here are necessarily intended for sale. Sometimes they're artworks or pieces that are intended for another purpose. But everybody has in the back of their minds the potential financial value of what they're making. And so here to present the Cha-Ching Award, which represents the game with the most likely financial value, is Patrick Hansen.
Hi everybody, you saw my awkward entrance to the scene there. And that's a little bit what this is about. It's the Cha-Ching here, so. A Las Vegas accident before GGC a year ago that's not healing, so. I'm very proud to be able to present this category, because these are the ones that will be going around the world partying with me and doing the deals with the publishers. And the nominees are
hello. This is a very big stage. All right, so I'd like to thank the staff for arranging GGC. This has been a really fun couple of days. Yeah, I'd also like to thank everyone who played our game. It's been a lot of fun to see people enjoying it and so on. And I just think this is kind of just like the frosting on the cake. The real experience of just been learning from everything we've done and just having a really good time. So thank you all.
You know, the thing about Summit Chasers that I really liked was that I was like this big, mean, exploding rock golem who was smashing things, but I was pink. And I felt so pretty. Every year there's also a special award which is sponsored by the Almedalen Library, which is both the library for Visby and also the library for the university itself. So we have a pair of people from the library, Rosemarie Larsson and Linda Virginius.
Almedalsbiblioteket loves a good story, and we love the adventures and the magical worlds that you create. This is the third year that we award a student's game, and the winner of the library prize gets to show their game at the library.
When we launch the game at the Culture Nights of Visby in October, there's always a lot of people queuing to play the game. So many so that not all of them get to play it that night. But there's no problem because the game will be at the library for one whole year.
And Lunar Love was the first game that won. A moon longed for her planet and used the gravity of other planets to get back home. And people still talk about that game. And last year it was Tower Offensive, a much appreciated game that takes place in a medieval fantasy world with towers and knights.
The game has to be easy to learn and a game that you want to play again, but not for too long because your bodies are waiting to play it as well. It has to be fun and tell a story, and child approved.
And there was a lot of great games this year, but the nominees are...
Hello. I don't think we really expected to win this. And, wow. Thank you, everyone. I would like to thank our teachers who helped us through the process of making this game. We wouldn't have been able to make such a game without you guys. And also everyone who played our game during these days. It's been really fun, and the feedback has been great. So thank you, everybody.
A lot of our students go on to do special things once they leave, and some of them remain in contact with the university, and we're very, very happy to have their continued involvement here because they're spreading the word about us and they're giving us their professional expertise and the benefit of all that they have learned once they've gone. So, here to present the Alumnus of the Year award is our own prefect, Hans Svensson.
Students who are satisfied with their education are always the best ambassadors. And alumni play a special role in the contacts between the education and the industry and the companies where they work. It's an honor for me to present to you tonight the alum of this year, the alum of 2015. This person can be described briefly like this. This person once was one of the co-founders of Zeal, one of the more important game studios on this island. And this person also worked with Meow Entertainment. And this person has also, during a period of time, been part of the staff at the Department of Game Design at this university, and among other things, contributed to our international contacts in the Far East. And whenever we call, this person is prepared to come here to share wisdom and experience with our students, which is very much appreciated. And once this person studied game design and programming at the university. And currently, you will find this person as a senior game developer at King. And the name of this person is Richard Jaksch. If this is a senior game developer, how does a junior game developer look like? I just want to add that I'm also a senior, so welcome in the club.
I really hate this kind of stuff, standing and shaking. I'm terrified of standing on stage. Well, I don't have that much to say, but thank you. I really miss being both a student and a teacher here at the university. It was really fun to be a teacher, getting to share my knowledge, or at least some of them. And I hope any student that I had keeps in touch, because they are great fun. Yeah. Thank you.
The next award is for what we all value, and who better to present it than Richard Dansky, the Innovation Award.
I don't think I have to point out the irony of the fact that the Innovation Award is being given by the guy who was making Goo Goo Dolls jokes all weekend. Just going to leave that one out there. The video game industry, a lot of times, comes under fire for supposedly lacking innovation. It's an industry that's full of sequels and clones of sequels and sequels to clones of sequels. But wherever you get people of talent and creativity and goodwill working together on a project, even if it is a sequel to a clone of a sequel of a sequel of a clone, the power of innovation finds a way to bubble to the surface. Sometimes it comes up naturally, sometimes it uses a bicycle pump, or a 3-kilo hammer, or a drum kit, or something even more unusual than that. But it always finds a way. And I think that over the course of this conference, we have seen a remarkable amount of innovation in everything from the game design to the concepts to the tools you use to play the games, and that everyone here should be applauded for the creativity they brought to their work, to the games they showed us. And for the Innovation Award, the nominees are
I've got nothing clever to say right now, but well, thank you everyone who played the game and everyone who gave us their input. It's been great hearing everyone and seeing everyone play today, and some of you seem to enjoy it too, so that was great. So on behalf of all of us, thank you.
And next we have a rather special award and a rather special juror to present it. From the Tokyo University of Technology, School of Media Science, the Dean's Award is presented by Yoshihiro Kishimoto.
Hi, I'm Yoshi from Japan. You know? This time is my first trip to Sweden, and this time is my first trip to Gotland, and this time is my first attendance at GGC, and I really enjoyed my presentation, and I really enjoyed demonstration math games, and I really enjoyed playing many nice games. I thanks everyone. And nominated are
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, team. Thank you, everyone who tried the game once again. And thanks, Finn, this year once again, because fixing all the stuff for us that we needed. And that's everything I have to say, I think. Thank you.
Well, we've had all these jurors come and give their opinions, but probably a lot of you are also interested in the opinions of your fellow students. So here to present the Student Choice Award is David Forsell.
I'm honored to stand here, and even though I haven't left yet, I can't wait to come back and see what great games you produce next. And I want to hand out this prize on behalf of my fellow third-year students, whom I'm going to miss very much after this, which would make it awkward if one of them were to win. But I see this prize as a defender of design. Now that might sound dramatic, but what I mean by that is simply that each year I've been here, there has been one or more great games that have been unappreciated by the other prizes. And the beauty about this prize is that it's not about the commercial viability of the game, it's about the design and whether or not the game is fun. And just so that I don't completely rip off Teddy's presentation and speech from last year, I also want to add that the winner of this prize should see this as a token of respect from your fellow students, because if you think about it, what this prize really is all the students at this school come together and saying that this great game is fucking awesome. So it's these reasons that makes me extremely happy that I have the privilege to stand here before you today and say that the nominees for the Student Choice Awards are
Okay, thank you very, very much. I have this little 8-month-old kid at home, and I think he is the best thing in the world. I think he's the cutest kid and the most amazing in every way. Sometimes I know it might be my brain actually fooling me. He might just be a regular baby, but he's my baby, so I love him. In the same way I feel this prize is the most awesome prize all day. I love it. I feel so grateful that everyone, the second years, the third year, has been so welcoming towards us and all the first years into the family. And I want to tell all the first years, let's make sure the next people coming into this course feel that from day one, okay? Thank you so much.
And now, the big moment, the grand prize, the Ownage Award. Will be presented by our guest from Double Fine, Anna Kipnis.
Hi, guys. So I wanted to start by saying what an honor it has been for me to speak here and to be a member of the jury, and especially to give out the illustrious Ponage Award. This is actually my first time in Sweden, so I wanted to thank everyone for being such incredible hosts. I also wanted to mention that I have actually been a judge for many years for various festivals, both students and professional, and this is some of the most incredible work that I've seen. Like, it's just consistently great. It was very difficult for us judges to even guess who might be this, the grand prize winner. And also, I wanted to, like, your faculty must be so proud of you. By the way, this is insane. Like, in my time, like, when I was looking for college, I did not have an option like this for school. Like, I had to just get a boring old computer science degree. And it has been, like, you know, it's pretty cool, like, how small this industry is. It might be hard to imagine, but it's like people just like you who kind of started programs like this. Actually, I wanted you guys to give a round of applause to your faculty and everyone who was involved in this program. And especially to, you know, the graduating class, but to all of you, I mean, I think you must realize that you're kind of like the future of this medium, and the medium is being entrusted to you in a really big way, so don't fuck it up. No, just kidding. No. You can totally fuck it up, but please do me just this one huge favor. Just don't be safe. You don't have to be safe to be commercially viable. You just have to be accessible. So be ambitious. Like, try to do impossible ideas and just see, you know, even if the idea ultimately fails, I bet you it'll still be kind of amazing because you went for it and you tried. And I just wanted to say, this is directed now to everybody in the room. May all of your games pwn. And the nominees are...
So thank you all much once again. I'm glad you had fun messing up your friend's life by grabbing them and pulling them down and just being a dick. Just thanks from all of us to you. We love you.
Well, folks, that is the end of our show. So I want to say thank you all for coming. Congratulations to all our winners. I've been Ernest Adams. You've been lovely. And now the words you've all been waiting for, which I'm going to try to say in Swedish. Festen kan början!